Well, I'm going to get us started. Thank you everyone for being here, and welcome once again to our 2023 Demo Day. Thank you for joining us. For those of you that we have not had the chance to meet, I wanted to take a moment to introduce our team. I'm Adriana Soto, Coding It Forward's Deputy Director, and I'm joined by my colleagues Rachel Dodell, Coding It Forward's co-founder and executive director, as well as Yu Young Song, our program manager. Huge thank you to each of you for joining us today. We are super excited to be hosting this demo day. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Coding It Forward, I wanted to take a moment to share our story with you. In 2017, we were a group of college students who wanted to make a positive impact with our technical skills. We searched for summer internship opportunities that aligned with our mission-driven values. And unfortunately, we couldn't find anything that quite spoke to us. So we created it ourselves. And that summer in 2017, we launched the first ever cohort of our fellowship at the US Census Bureau. And the fellowship was the first ever program designed for early career software engineers, data scientists, designers, and product managers to serve in a federal agency. Since then, we've grown not only to more federal partners, but also to state and local governments across the country. And we have hosted today over 600 early career technologists in more than 60 government offices nationwide. Our programs and the scale that we've been able to achieve since 2017 has demonstrated the critical role of early career pathways in bridging the government talent gap. In fact, we always like to share that our programs have catalyzed the government to establish its own initiatives for early career individuals, which we really feel is kind of a stake in the ground for the work that we've been doing since 2017. Our work was actually the primary influence behind the Biden administration's US Digital Corps, which is a 2-year fellowship program. So we're really just so excited to see the impact that our programs have had and the work that we've been able to accomplish since our founding in 2017.
As many of our friends in public interest technology like to say, this journey and this work is a relay race, and it's definitely not just a marathon. And today's demo day marks the finish of an incredible 10-week sprint. When you, our fellows, first gathered at our orientation in Washington, D.C. just 10 weeks ago, many of you were uncertain about the challenges ahead in government. And much like a race, this path has been filled with obstacles, from acquiring your laptops and your badges to navigating unfamiliar software systems and having to call IT to get permissions. But you each endured and embraced the road ahead. Throughout this sprint, each of you displayed unwavering tenacity and technical expertise, pushing through the hurdles and overcoming every mile. In just 10 weeks, you have built impressive products and services, leaving a lasting impact that will endure for years to come. Congratulations on crossing this finish line and achieving remarkable feats this summer. We know that as each of you hands the baton back to your government host offices, all of us, your teammates, mentors, Coding It Forward, are immensely proud of the growth that you've achieved, both professionally and personally, during this incredible journey.
Congratulations to our fellows. I just wanted to share that this year marks a remarkable milestone in Coding It Forward's journey. We've witnessed an unprecedented surge in applications totaling over 2,500 from over 600 educational institutions, which is almost double our previous record, which is why we are so excited and so proud of the just under 100 fellows that are wrapping up their summer with us at the end of this week. These fellows proved to be an incredibly talented and tenacious group. However, we recognize that the relay race is far from over. To ensure that all early career technologists who aspire to serve their country can do so, we must keep building opportunities for them. Today, for today and to everyone on today's call, your support and collaboration have been so pivotal in bringing Coding It Forward to this significant point in the race. And we are so eager to continue paying it forward alongside all of you, striving together toward an equitable and efficient government for all. So thank you to all of you for being a part of this.
And as Ariana said, thank you again. This truly would not be possible without all of you, our colleagues and our teammates in the public interest technology ecosystem. Specifically, I'd like to take a moment to thank our host office partners. We are deeply grateful for your support of our fellows over the past 10 weeks, your investment into this next generation of technology leaders, and your collaboration with Coding It Forward in providing this opportunity for public service is truly invaluable. It's been so wonderful to witness the impact of their work on your office. I know both myself, Ariana, and Duyong have been attending tons of demos this week, and it's just been so thrilling to see the impact that our fellows have created and how they're going to impact the people that your office serves, as they'll soon showcase in some of the demos later today. And beyond our sort of day-to-day responsibilities, our team also actively organizes professional and personal development opportunities for our fellows through weekly events, which adds an extra layer of growth and enrichment to the fellows' experience over the summer. And we're grateful to all of the organizations and speakers who have lent us office space, who have lent us insights and advice, and their time and generosity to these events this summer. These opportunities truly would not be possible without all of you. And last, but most definitely not least, we are indebted to our mentors for their unwavering support of our fellows. Through one-on-one guidance, these individuals on the screen, almost 70 of them in total, have volunteered their time and expertise, reviewing resumes, providing networking opportunities, and offering a listening ear and valuable advice whenever our fellows needed it. Their dedication to paying it forward to the next generation fills us with immense gratitude. And together with our host office partners and dedicated mentors, we've created an unstoppable team propelling these bright early career technologists towards a future filled with promise and impact. We're humbled by this collective effort and really excited to continue this work in partnership with all of you.
As Rachel has highlighted, this program's success is truly a team effort. On this call, we have countless individuals who have made significant contributions to the fellowship. Every year, if you've joined us before, you will know that we take the opportunity to acknowledge those exceptional individuals who have gone above and beyond to support and coach our fellows throughout their summers. So we're going to hand over the virtual mic to a few of our fellows and give them the chance to share their experiences and how this year's Star Supervisor and mentoring it forward awardees, lots of words, have played a pivotal role in shaping their summer. So today we're coming together to celebrate the exceptional efforts of a lot of folks in our communities, but we're going to start with our supervisors at the federal, state, and local level, those who supported our fellows in their endeavors this summer. So our Star Supervisor Award has always recognized the dedication and guidance of these supervisors. And today we're honoring just two outstanding individuals. We wish we could give you all awards, but we really wanted to just highlight a few remarkable contributions from this summer. So I'd like to welcome fellow Ashley Sun to recognize our first Star Supervisor, Naman Agrawal from the New Jersey Office of Innovation. The floor is yours, Ashley.
Hi, everybody. I had a pretty life-changing fellowship. I was somebody who came in with a lot of doubts about software engineering. I doubted my ability to do it, the impact that it could have. But in the end, I came out with a really expanded view of how necessary this work is and how capable I was of doing it. And the person that played the biggest role in convincing me of this was Naman Agrawal, my supervisor at New Jersey. He proved this to me not through words or rhetoric, but over time through the work that we did together. From the start, he set me up for success by creating a plan for my 10 weeks. And in hindsight, I really applaud the wisdom of that plan. It began with small tasks to build up my confidence and prepared me to take on bigger responsibilities as the weeks went on. And without even realizing it, I was being challenged to show up and lead things at a level I had not imagined was possible. Naman was unfailingly reliable, kind, and supportive. Every single day, he checked in with me to see how things were going. It's really hard to overstate the psychological safety I felt whenever we talked. I could always express my honest opinions about work, like when I was super nervous for a meeting I was going to facilitate, or when I was stuck all afternoon on a bug. He was proactive in clearing the way for me, both technically and interpersonally. He'd always jump on a call with me ad hoc to pair program. He made sure every coworker set up a one-on-one to introduce themselves to me and gave me shout outs in front of the whole office, making me feel like a valued member of the team. So I'm really honored to have worked with such a wonderful supervisor, and I'm extremely grateful to have had you on my side. When I work with you, I see a role model for how I want to be as a teammate and an engineer and a mentor. So thank you, Naman.
Thank you, Ashley, and thank you, Naman, for being such a fantastic supervisor. Next up, we'll be joined by fellow Jacob Depinet, who will recognize their supervisor, Hillary Steinberg at the U.S. Census Bureau. The floor is yours, Jacob.
Hi, everyone. My name's Jacob, and this summer I was a data fellow at the Census Bureau. At first, I just want to say congratulations to Hillary, and thank you so much for being an amazing supervisor. Hillary is a survey statistician within the data collection and methodology research branch, and I've been working directly under her guidance for these past 10 weeks for my project. I cannot begin to explain the absolute pleasure it's been to work and get to know Hillary. When I onboarded, Hillary and I had an initial discussion on what my personal and professional interests were, and since then, she's been doing everything in her power to fulfill these interests. She's introduced me to a plethora of sociologists, demographers, and academics, both in and outside of the Census Bureau, shown me new literature related to my census work and my own academic interests, advocated for me to start or contribute to new projects to enhance the skills I'm most interested in, and we had long and hard conversations about grad school. She's allowed me to follow her in any meetings I was interested in and has always been on my side. On my central project, she's been nothing but helpful and reassuring, allowing me to take the reins, but never leaving me lost or without guidance. Even if I had the smallest, most insignificant question, I never once felt afraid to ask for assistance. Her approachableness is unmatched. Outside of work, school, and professional advice, Hillary was always there to take time during our weekly check-ins to see how life was going in general, was always thoughtful during discussions. It was just an overall great mentor and supervisor. I can't explain how wonderful it's been to work for Hillary these past 10 weeks, and I'm so grateful she's earned this award. Congrats, Hillary.
Thank you. Thanks, Ashley and Jacob, for helping us celebrate Naman and Hillary. Congratulations to you both. To all of the incredible supervisors on the line and to those who are not even on the line, we received numerous nominations for today's awards and are so grateful for your time and care that you put into managing and mentoring fellows. This program would not be possible without you and your investment throughout the 10 weeks and on either side of the 10 weeks in our fellows and their work. So thank you for being a part of this fellowship program.
Well, as we've mentioned, mentorship is pivotal in our fellows' professional development journey. So this summer, we are fortunate to have 69 mentors from various sectors who very generously volunteered their time to support our programs, as I mentioned earlier. And while we wish we could recognize all the exceptional mentors nominated for this award, today we will honor a group of outstanding individuals. Let's begin by welcoming Taft, Kilpack, Marion, Madanguit, and Gracie Gallagher, as well as Sarah Dzwil, who will present our Mentoring It Forward Award to their mentors collectively, Nina, Abigail, and Ploy from the Colorado Digital Services team.
Yes, the Colorado Digital Service was like a mentor team for us. They came together as a group, each person offering unique ways for us to develop our learning. Mina Farzad hosted co-working sessions where she introduced us to other practitioners and gave us feedback on our projects. Mina took the time to meet with me and my supervisor early on to help develop my user research plan, and she always had helpful insights and the perfect book recommendation for whatever topic we were discussing. I felt so lucky to get to work with her this summer.
My mentor was Abigail Fisher, and she provided endless resources and links, which we were then able to collectively share with our colleagues and apply to our own projects. As a mentor, she also paid really close attention to my growth goals. She asked me thoughtful questions each time we met, and she was able to provide really tactical advice for some of the issues that I was running into navigating the design and user research space in a government project.
Chloe shared her great advice with me anytime that I needed it. She gave great opportunities for self-reflection that helped me narrow down my next professional steps and identify my passions. She was always eager to connect me with other professionals in the public interest space as well.
And above all, the whole CDS team was welcoming and generous with their time and expertise. The way they brought us into their work also gave us a chance to keep up with each other as fellows. We're super excited to get to present this award to you as a team because we feel it captures your friendships, your dedication to your cause, and your welcoming spirit.
Well, thank you so much, Taft, Marion, Gracie, and Sarah, for sharing your mentorship experiences with us this summer. And congratulations again to our mentors from the Colorado Digital Service Team for their contributions. And just a huge round of thanks and our deepest gratitude again to all of our supervisors and mentors from this summer. Your dedication to this program and the personal and professional growth of our fellows is truly just what makes this experience so meaningful for each of them.
Thanks, Rachel. So thank you everyone for joining us for these demos. Excited to be entering this next portion of our demo day. At the moment, we are entering a special moment where we get to recognize the outstanding contributions of our fellows to our cohort community this summer. We've spent the beginning portion celebrating and recognizing our supervisors and our mentors, and obviously celebrating the work that fellows have been able to do. But we wanted to take this time to just recognize a few fellows who have really contributed to our community this summer. Our Community Builder Award holds a special place in our hearts. It is dedicated to honoring Courtney Brousseau, who was a 2019 Civic Digital Fellow who tragically passed away in 2020. Courtney was a fellow at the General Services Administration on the Technology Transformation Team and made significant contributions to code.gov. He built tools to track open source community contributions, added analytics, and conducted usability testing of a new prototype he created. Courtney really embodied the true essence of a community builder. He brought our community together throughout the summer with fresh and fun ideas for our fellows. Courtney actually launched our weekly Coding It Forward talks, which still exist to this day, where program participants shared their passions with one another, which is a tradition that we are still doing. This summer was taking place every Friday, and we had a couple of fellows present on some topics that they were passionate about. But most importantly, Courtney forged deep connections with his fellow fellows and the broader civic technology community in just 10 weeks. In 2019, we honored Courtney as the first recipient of the Community Builder Award due to his efforts in inclusive and welcoming environment for all fellows. After the tragic loss of Courtney in 2020, it was only fitting to rename the award in his honor, with the blessing, of course, of his family and friends. It is my greatest honor to introduce Courtney's mother and sister, Rekha Garg and Jocelyn Brousseau, who will be presenting today's Community Builder Award winners and continuing the legacy of Courtney.
Thank you so much, Ariana and Rachel, for having us here. Just hearing you speak about Courtney really warms my heart, so thank you. Today, I'm presenting Courtney's Community Builder Award to Charles Burr and Karina Kalinok. Charles and Karina were selected for this award because of their thoughtful efforts to build a community amongst the Coding It Forward fellows this summer. Our first awardee, Charles, is a 2023 Design Fellow working at the Department of Labor. He recently graduated from Seattle University with a degree in digital design and business marketing. Our 2023 fellows noted Charles' excitement for building a cohort community through hosting the happy hour for product and design fellows this summer. Marivi Cifuentes, another design fellow, noted his continued engagement with the product and design Slack channel. Charles consistently shared resources, asked and answered questions, and set up weekly meeting times. Over half a dozen fellows shared similar sentiments, all of whom are extremely thankful for the opportunity and space Charles had created for them to be in community with each other. Summer Long, another DOL fellow, had noted Charles's positive energy in engaging in both his work at the office as well as in social spaces in the fellowship. Congratulations, Charles. Our second awardee, Karina, is a 2023 Data Fellow working at the U.S. Census Bureau. She is currently a master's student at Georgetown University studying data science and analytics. Karina's fellow fellows noted her bright and friendly personality as a core pillar of our cohort community this summer. Even from the start, Karina took initiative to reach out and build relationships with other Coding It Forward fellows. Ashley Sun, a fellow at the state of New Jersey, shared that she was struck by Karina's warmth, energy, and presence when they first met during orientation. Jacob Depinet, another census fellow, noted Karina as one of the friendliest people they know, and she was always kind and connected with each and every fellow. Karina's consistent presence and engagement with the weekly Coding It Forward corner also did not go unnoticed. Galen Steele, a fellow at CMS, recognized Karina for setting the tone of our weekly gatherings and for making these spaces special amid the difficulties of building a virtual community of fellows. Charles and Karina, thank you both for creating a welcoming and inclusive community this summer, and it is our honor to present both of you the Courtney Brousseau 2019 Community Builder Award. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jocelyn, and thank you, Rekha, for joining us to present this award this year and also in past years. It's so wonderful to have you continue to be a part of our Coding It Forward family and helping us keep Courtney's legacy of love alive today and always. If you're seeing in the chat, there are so many people who were touched by Courtney, and we're just so grateful that you've allowed us to kind of honor him by awarding fellows every year with this. So to our audience, if you want to learn more about Courtney and his legacy, please visit the website you see on the screen, loveforcourtney.org. As we look back on another fulfilling summer, we're forever grateful again to have had Courtney as one of our guiding lights. As you can see, Courtney continues to be a part of this community in what he exemplified to all of us of what it means to be a friend. And Karina and Charles, thank you to you for being friends to everyone in our cohort this summer. I just want to extend a warm thank you to you for your invaluable role in fostering community spirit this summer. Charles and Karina both presented at CIF Corner and did fellowship fireside. So that's what I was saying earlier. Courtney created that, and it's very much still a part of our community. Karina has incredible plants. Charles gave us a bit of his opinions on Hunger Games, and there's some really cool things that have come out and been a part of our community. So thank you, Courtney's family, for being a part of this and for giving us the chance to recognize members of our community in Courtney's honor. Thank you so much, and congratulations to the both of you. Sorry, we spotlighted you without letting you know, but I wanted everyone to see your faces and for Courtney's family to be able to wave to you and see you and meet you as well. So thank you, everyone. To all of our fellows, thank you for celebrating Karina and Charles in the chat. We are so excited to be welcoming you into our alumni community today. We're here to celebrate your achievements, and we'll continue to celebrate your journey as you progress in your careers. As you can see through this part of our ceremony, your part in our alumni community is really, really such a valuable piece of all this for us. So this community continues for you after the 10 weeks are all said and done on Friday. But I'm going to hand it over to Rachel.
Wonderful. Well, I'm just going to say the official thank you to all of you at the very end. I know we've said a lot of thank yous throughout today's presentation, but this does sadly bring us to the end of our 2023 demo day. So again, we really appreciate everyone for joining us, whether you've been with us since the beginning of today's event or you just popped in for a little bit. We, again, are just immensely grateful for your support of our fellows, our team, and our broader community. Once again, I'd just like to give a big round of virtual applause to all of our fellows, again, for your incredible work this summer, your participation, and just your energy that you've brought into this space. Thank you again to our host offices for their partnership and your support of our fellows across these 10 weeks. And to our mentors, again, for paying it forward to our community. Thank you again for joining us this afternoon. As you may have noticed, we've been recording today's presentations and demos, so we'll be publishing those online in the coming days. And we can't wait to continue working with all of you in our public interest technology community to bring more early career technologists into this work for years to come. Thank you, and I hope everyone has a lovely rest of their afternoon, and take care.